A director of the Netflix movie House of Dynamite defends the movie's controversial and sudden ending. What do we do now? Noah Oppenheim, the screenwriter, noted that the finale is supposed to be a call to attention and an invitation to a conversation. Warning: this post includes spoilers for A House of Dynamite, now available on Netflix. Kathryn Bigelow, the director of A House of Dynamite, stands behind the film's controversial ending. Noah Oppenheim wrote the scary novel that shows the line of command and what the U.S. may do if it saw a nuclear missile fired at it. A group of actors, including Rebecca Ferguson, Anthony Ramos, and Idris Elba as POTUS, play out a stressful series of events, both within and outside the White House Situation Room. The movie ends with the titles rolling after displaying many points of view. It doesn't reveal the president's decision under pressure or how the bomb affected Chicago. Some people have said that the unclear ending was a letdown. In a review of the movie, David Fear Rolling Stone said that the finale is designed to avoid resolution and make people hold back screams of "wait, seriously?" NPR's John Powers, meanwhile, noted the script's ending is a tad too oblique for my taste. Fred Kaplan, the author, changed his mind about the sudden ending. In a review for Slate, he said, "At first I'd grown a little, seeing this as a cop-out. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this was the only ending that made sense." On social media platforms like X, several viewers branded it the worst ending ever or stated it had no payoff. Bigelow, known for films like The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30, told Netflix's Tudum that she hopes the finale serves as a conversation starter. "I want audiences to leave theaters thinking, okay, what do we do now?" This is a worldwide concern, and of course I hope against hope that maybe we diminish the nuclear stockpile someday, she remarked. "But in the meantime, we really are living in a house of dynamite," added Bigelow, 73. "I felt it was so necessary to get that information out there, so we could start a discourse. That's the explosion we're interested in, the conversation people have about the picture afterward." Screenwriter Oppenheim told Decider that the unanswered concerns regarding what the president decides and if the missile detonates aren't the objective of the film. "I do have answers in my head to both, but it's not germane to concerns we're trying to raise," he told the site. The first issue being, should one person have the power to decide the fate of all mankind, with little preparation and only minutes to decide, while simultaneously running for his or her life? That should already be terrible enough, regardless of what occurs afterward. He echoes that the ending is a call to attention and an invitation to a conversation. No matter what eventual outcome you anticipate, you've already witnessed a horror unfold. And in the actual world, these weapons and all the processes you just witnessed are still lurking in the background of our existence, concluded Oppenheim. Are we comfortable with that reality, or should we do something about it? A House of Dynamite is now on Netflix. Kathryn Bigelow's A House of Dynamite closes not with a bang, but with a silence so loud it reverberates long after credits roll. That silence, the refusal to give audiences closure, isn't a flaw of storytelling, but the film's most daring political and artistic statement. Bigelow and screenwriter Noah Oppenheim understand that in the age of algorithmic entertainment and predictable Hollywood payoffs, genuine moral discomfort is revolutionary. The ending, which some may have called abrupt or divisive, is in fact the purest expression of the film's thesis. Humanity lives every day inside an unstable structure built of our own inventions, waiting for the fuse to catch. By leaving the fate of Chicago, the president's decision, and the future of civilization suspended in midair, Bigelow transforms cinematic tension into ethical tension. She shifts the burden of resolution from the screen to the spectator. The final question, what do we do now, is not rhetorical. It is an indictment, a plea, and a dare all at once. It compels audiences to step outside the theater and confront the invisible systems that govern their safety, their trust in institutions, and their own passivity toward existential threats. In that sense, the ending is less about nuclear annihilation than about moral awakening. This approach aligns with Bigelow's larger career arc. From The Hurt Locker to Zero Dark 30, she has never been content to offer simple heroism or victory. She interrogates the machinery of power and the psychological toll it takes on those who operate within it. A House of Dynamite extends this pattern into the nuclear age. The president is not a savior, but a symbol of unbearable responsibility. the system around him, a microcosm of global fragility. The film structure, 3 iterations of the same catastrophic window, mirrors humanity's own endless rehearsal for self-destruction, looping the same procedures, the same rhetoric, and perhaps the same mistakes. Critics who call the ending anticlimactic miss that anticlimax is the point. There is no climax in deterrence, no victory in mutually assured survival. The ambiguity forces recognition that real life rarely offers narrative closure. Nuclear policy, environmental collapse, political division, all share the same unfinished quality. Bigelow's film dares audiences to live inside that ambiguity rather than escape from it. Ultimately, A House of Dynamite is less a movie than a mirror. It reflects not only the instability of global power, but also the psychological denial that sustains it. Its ending asks whether the audience, armed with awareness but still complicit in inaction, will finally defuse a metaphorical dynamite or simply continue decorating the house around it. In choosing to withhold an ending, Bigelow delivers something more lasting than spectacle, a haunting invitation to responsibility. The question, what do we do now, lingers unresolved precisely because it is not hers to answer. It is ours.